And we live.
Let's get
Hey
it.
man, you know who it is, Art Enthusiasts and Change Makers. This is Mr. Sapiosexual, and this is Art for Change Podcast. Today is Therapeutic Thursdays, and my co-host,
Being you, you already know who it is because that's all you gotta motherfucking do is be you. We already know
yeah,
every time, every day.
hell yeah, man. Hey man, we got a special guest on tonight, a Army vet, man, Fayetteville on, and good friend of ours, Kunta, will be joining us today. And the poet East Wizard is joining us for Therapeutic Thursdays. So let's bring them up to the stage, man.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on? Hey, I just want to say I'm proud of you guys. I've been watching the podcast for a little good minute, and to see how much you guys have flourished is amazing.
That's what's up. Introduce yourself.
I'm Kumta, Army vet, future electrician.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey, poet, you back? You back there somewhere? Where you at, poet?
Yeah, I'm in the cut like Batman, lurking in the shadows, but I'm here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I might pop up and show ninjas in a couple minutes. You feel me? I'm just getting out a little 2 hour meeting, so let me get myself together. You know what I'm saying? But we
All
here,
right,
baby.
all right, we got it, All right, so Kumta, but tell us a little bit about your background. Like, where are you from? Where were you born? Let's start with that. Where are you from? How was your upbringing?
Born in Fayetteville, upbringing, had both parents, a lot of siblings, you know, just learning about life, you know, learning from my pops one way and then learning from my mother the other way. And then just glad that still have all my siblings and my parents in my life.
How many siblings you got?
Six altogether.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you got a house like mine. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, we deep. Hey, we deep over here.
Hey, same.
All right. So, all right. With that being said, so I know you said you used to always go to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Is that
So,
where most of your family is?
yeah. So, both of my parents were born in Mississippi. My mom was born in Ocean Springs, and my pops was born in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay. And did you experience because I know those are still southern towns. Were there still like racism out there, or
Um, I would say yes, but at the same time, I didn't see it while going down there, but you always hear the stories from like your uncles or your parents, your grandparents.
yeah? Okay. So, all right, you moved. Well, you was born in Fayetteville, but your family's from Mississippi.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, how was it growing up in Fayetteville, North Carolina?
I would say not too bad, for me, growing up with y'all boys, I loved it, especially hanging out with Mister, he would take us, hey, we
Oh,
be in
some crazy
Fayetteville
missions.
to Eastover. Next thing you know, we all up in Charlotte.
And we had some missions now.
Oh yeah, definitely
Hey,
had the
Mr.
missions.
Missions.
And then when you was in Greensboro, shoot, we was going over there like almost every weekend.
Yeah, it's like y'all went to the college I went to. That's what it felt like.
Exactly.
Y'all were students. Hey, it was like, yeah. So
Walking around campus like we owned it.
hey, that's when, like I said, Ti dropped. You can have whatever you like.
Yeah.
It was a year. Barack Obama got elected. Campus went
Yep.
crazy. Yeah. So how was middle school growing up in Fayetteville?
So my pops was in the military, so we moved around a lot. So middle school for me was Virginia and South Korea.
Oh, so you went to Korea too?
Yeah,
Yeah, how was Korea?
I loved it every moment. It was never dull. Never
Everybody
go.
who tells me about Korea, they say it's like fire.
Hey, if
Yeah,
you get the
everybody.
chance, you need to go. Both of y'all, all three of y'all.
Yeah, damn. I gotta look up flights on Korea. All right, so at what age did you move back to Carolinas?
Mm, say 13 is when I got back to Fayetteville.
I think I met you around that time, actually.
Yeah, that's when the housing development
Cause
just
yeah,
started up.
yeah, I used to visit. Nigga, before I moved to that neighborhood, I used to visit and play basketball in the cul-de-sac by
Oh yeah,
Chris. I don't know why I used to go over there. I'm not sure. I don't even
and
know. But
then
I used to visit, and then my mom bought the corner house.
yeah, cause what it was Brandon Parker. His mom had that one friend that stayed down the street.
Oh yeah, Anna.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
my
I
head marshal said, Pusan? Is that how you say that? How you say it? Was it Pusan? How you say it? Pusan? Is that a place in Korea?
Oh, Pusan.
Busan.
Pusan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey. I used to ball y'all niggas up. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know that's neither here nor there. I used to,
bruh.
hey.
I
I used to.
remember. I remember when you're
My cousin,
yeah,
my girl
and
cousin, she, nigga, hey, she used to whoop. She's come from Miami just to ball
yeah,
niggas up with me.
and you know,
And we got a question from a Phoenix person. I think because you were Army vet, she said she has a question. She said, "How do you deal with PTSD, if any?"
so right now I'm still learning, but they do have me on PTSD medication, so it's like a trial and error. Coping skills is going to be your biggest thing that you have to learn regardless, and keeping the ones that you trust have a safe space, and you'll be good. Because as long as you have the ones that are near and dear to you
Bit
and
rough.
they understand you, they're going to help you through it regardless.
So all right,
But
with that being so yeah, all right, y'all done got me started now. All right,
okay.
so all right, so so when did you realize you had PTSD?
I didn't realize until I actually went to go get help. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
when I realized I didn't think so.
you was in
Um,
denial.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
So once
that,
I went got help, um, that's when everything started to unfold for me.
did they like instantly put you on medication or?
Um, well, first I had to talk to a psychiatrist to talk about like my symptoms and everything because I was having constant dreams like back to back, like almost every night.
Like
So
nightmares or dreams?
I would say a little bit of both.
Okay. And then like what how long was the process of them talking to you? Like were you all right, I'm about to dive deep. Were you scared to like vent, like open up like to them? Is it easier to talk
All
to your
right, so
friends or a stranger?
I would say it's like 50-50, because like with your friends, you feel like you might be judged,
Yeah.
but then talking to like a random stranger, they don't know nothing about you.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that person, you can always go talk to another therapist. So,
Right.
Yeah, so all right, so how long was the process?
so when I went to go get help, um, I went to the VA hospital and I just wanted to talk about how I was feeling. I had suicidal ideation. I had a plan. I knew exactly what I was going to do. That day was January 18th, and I just wanted to talk to a therapist. Got in, talked to a therapist. After that, I'm talking, I'm crying, vulnerable, but that's something that you got to realize is being vulnerable is okay. We we're always taught to be strong,
Tough, yeah, as
you,
men,
you
yeah.
know, especially as men. And once I let everything out, I felt good, so but whew, let me tell you, that lady was like, well, I don't feel safe letting you leave. You're in danger to yourself. I need you to sign this paperwork. Man, if y'all would have seen my face, I wanted to run. But I knew I was like, they had me in a gown. I would have got caught quick.
Hey, nigga,
And
was your arms like this? Was your arms tied
nah,
up?
they didn't have me
Okay.
like that. But they had me in a gown. I was ready to run because I was like, I did not want to get admitted. I was like, oh hell no. But she was like, either you sign this paper or I'm gonna force you. So I was like, let me just go ahead and sign this paper, dog.
All right. So the question is, what was your thoughts? Like, you said you had a whole plan on how were you gonna do it? Like you said, you had a
Um,
whole plan of how you was gonna do it.
so I was going to pretty much text everybody. I was going to make a big group chat, text everyone, tell them I loved them, tell them that just everything was just too much on me because during the day I was thinking about it. I would try to sleep to get away, but since I was having dreams and nightmares about suicide as well,
Mm.
I never had a resting time. So it was constant. And I think that was like the hardest part for me trying to reach out to anybody because I felt like I was by myself.
Yeah.
Right.
And you could talk to me. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
talk to me, and that's what bothered me the most. Hey, you are enough. You see what this shit say?
yeah.
You
I
are
was gonna
enough,
get
bro.
one of those hoodies,
Hey,
man.
I'll send you one. I'll send
Okay,
you one.
Mhm.
Just send me your address. You are
I
enough.
got you.
Yes, definitely. So, all right. So you got admitted. How did that process work?
Uh, they had me in a room for about like I would say 2 to 3 hours, just signing paperwork. Uh, Once the paperwork was done, they send you to the back. You get a room, have a roommate, and you just get to know like the workers and then people that are there.
Was it? Did it feel like prison or jail, or did it? How did it feel to you?
Uh, the best way I could put it was like basic, man, basic
Hey,
training.
the most fun I never want to have again.
Yeah, yeah, because
Hey,
it's
okay.
something new and you're already there because of not good um, circumstances,
Yeah.
but you're there to get help. So I was just trying to go with the flow and see what what they could offer me.
Did you see any
I don't mean
like
to. Hold on, BU. I don't mean to cut y'all off. I just want to catch up on the
the
people that's viewing this. Um,
okay?
Phoenix person said, right. Oh my gosh, I bet that was frightening. Um, you can respond to that one as I go to the next.
Okay,
Also,
yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. So it's frightening because my anxiety just shot through the roof. So knowing how my mind was working out throughout the day and then anxiety just going skyrocket because too afraid to go to sleep. So it's like a continuous cycle that I didn't know how to control, I didn't know how to cope with. So that's why I'm glad that I took that step.
All right.
Absolutely. Man, I had a Marshall had a comment. He says, I keep a note in my phone that I wanted to turn into a song called Goodbye Letter. Also, we have another comment from Roxanne. She says, "I think it was amazing and brave of you to come on here and open up like this." So, you know what I'm saying, we commend you, and the audience commends you as well.
Big Rock.
Okay. So
Right.
that's funny. For the first question, I actually have a goodbye letter as well. It took me about 3 days to get it together, and it was like one of my final assignments for me to leave. Um, for the second, I appreciate you. As you can see, BU, Mr. and Poet, they've been talking to me, telling me you need to hop on the podcast. And we were talking. I
We
pretty
had a
much
good
opened
conversation.
myself. Yeah,
We
opened
had
up
a good conversation.
myself, and they asked me if I would feel comfortable and share my story. And
So,
that's why I'm doing it. So that way, anybody else that's going through it knows that they're not alone.
what made you hold on?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know because
Because you
I
was ready
lost
to give it
hope.
all up. What made you
Yeah,
hold? Yeah.
I felt like I only had two options. You know, it was either taking my life or getting help. And something just told me just try to go get help.
So yeah. So that day, it was a 50-50. It was in between. Like you could end your life or went to see a therapist, pretty much.
Yeah, it was a 50-50.
I'm proud of you for that. That takes strength, actually.
Yeah.
Real shit.
And that's the
That
main
takes
reason
strength.
why I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I had bought the rope, I had bought tequila, and I was getting ready to. Once I pounded that alcohol, I knew that
You wouldn't care.
any second thought, yeah, wouldn't have mattered. So I'm glad I didn't drink at all. You know, that's probably the major thing that helped me out.
Did you
Yeah,
get?
she
Hey,
said.
all right, I'm listening.
She said also, to all the amazing veterans, thank you for your service. Definitely show some love by hitting the heart button. Also, Phoenix person said, it's not easy at all. I have family members that is in your position.
I appreciate your support. You know, go ahead, hit that like button. You know, and for your
Hey,
family members,
for your
what's up?
family members, I'm listening.
Oh, for your family members, just reach out. You know, um, that's the best thing. Even though that they might feel like you might not understand, just let them vent. You know, the
Yeah.
major thing is when they vent, don't get mad or upset. Try to be understanding because the moment that you start getting upset is when they're going to withdraw from you because now you just solidified their feelings.
Damn, that's deep. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heart for
that's deep.
change, folks.
Hey, so I got a question. Hey, so wait, you say you bought a rope and a bottle. What kind of tequila was it?
This motherfucker.
I'm not even sure, bro. I just bought.
I
Look,
just want to
Only,
know.
that's how you know I don't drink like that
only
no
the
more.
Florida boys, boy. You
I
gotta
just
watch them damn Florida niggas, man.
it was a brown smooth tequila, I guess.
Oh shit.
You got any questions for Kunta Poet?
I'm thinking of one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to keep you in the conversation, brother. That's all. I want to let you know we see you out there, baby. Phoenix Person, she says, sure did. They currently doing better. I hope to stay that way because it's having PTSD episodes now and
And then with that, if they're not getting help or if they're not taking medications, just try to talk to them. You know, go with them to their therapy sections so that way they feel like they're safe until they can actually go on their own. That's an option that you can, but ask, don't tell.
Mm.
That's a very important key. Ask them what they want.
Mm. So they feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. So yeah,
What,
Mister. Yeah, Mister.
Mister,
You can go
Mister.
first.
He
Because
told
I'm gonna do a deep dive. So yeah, go ahead.
he said you go first.
Oh,
uh,
Tone, to go back to your question, you said how how I was gonna do it. So yeah, I bought the
Yeah,
rope.
yeah. I was about
You
to say where you got the rope from. Like where you bought the rope
Walmart.
from.
I just went to Walmart casually, bought like some other stuff so that way, it didn't look. I made it look like I was going camping. You get what I'm saying?
Nigga, you bought a tent?
I sure did. I bought a tent, stakes, made it look like I was going camping.
I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but
No, no, no.
what would
It's
be your last
laughter.
meal? What would be your last meal?
Oh, my last meal was gonna be that alcohol, bro. That was gonna be my last meal.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I'm listening.
so I was gonna pretty much make a big group chat, share my location with everyone, so that way,
So we know where you're at, where to
yep.
find you.
Hmm.
Hold the fuck up. You just gonna hang yourself like from like a tree or some shit?
Yeah.
oh
That's
man, but I love you, boy. I'm glad you didn't do that, man. That would have broke my fucking heart, bro.
yes.
A lot of people love you more than you think, bro.
I
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
and
I'm
that's
terrible
that's
at picking up the phone, man, but shit, call me, bro. If you call me, I sit on the
okay.
phone to your ass for hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm bad at calling. I'm bad at calling first.
Yes.
I gotta do better at that. Man had a marshal said something about his reaction to medication. He said he had like a Parkinson's reaction to some medications. I'm not even gonna try
To
to
travel
butcher
down.
these names. Yeah, you can read those names for me because I'm gonna butcher them. Yeah.
I got a question, even based off what Tone just said, and this isn't a slight in any way, but my experience, um, yeah, and this is definitely, like I said, this isn't a slight in any way. This is a observation from my life's experience. My experience has been that, in lieu of all of the times that friends and family have stated, even just that exact same thing, you know what I'm saying, that I'm always here for you. You can call me, reach out at any time. I've found that in actuality that isn't true. When I've needed folks the most at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, when I was broken the fuck down, I called and then people didn't answer. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's not a slight at any of them either. That's just the actuality of life and how things happen. And
Hmm.
so my question is, at this point, on your journey, can you give any solutions to dealing with, I'll just say, anxiety on the extreme level that we're talking about, in regards to this situation, that a person or individual could utilize or activate in a moment, for to be able to handle and navigate themselves in a moment where they might be experiencing, yeah, mental, you know what I'm saying, overcapacity mentally or emotionally or spiritually.
So with that, yeah, it's true that when you do reach out, sometimes people don't answer. The best thing I would say is send out a text, leave a voicemail, because sometimes it's just about you venting, you know. So you leaving that text message and that voicemail will actually help you in the long run. Even though that your anxiety is up high, uh, that doesn't mean that they don't have your back. And the one of the things that I had to realize is that everybody has their own problems going on as well. And what usually ends up happening is you won't make that phone call or you won't send that text because one, you feel like you might be a burden to them. But I also understand when you do call, they don't pick up. Um, call someone else. Call someone
Yeah,
else. If not, call your mama. You know what I'm saying? Or call your pops, your cousins. There's somebody out there that's going to pick up,
and
you
if you
know?
and if it's me, I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't mean to cut you off, Kunta. And if it's me, motherfucker, keep call that motherfucker till I answer that bitch for real. You
Yeah.
call me
Hey,
two
that's what
times
the
back to
fuck I
back.
do.
You
I
call
blow
me
that
two times back
motherfucker
to
up.
back. I was something. This is something. This is
Hmm.
important. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
who he on the phone with, Mister. I call that motherfucker. I blow that shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, and then answer the phone talking about something. Nigga, you answer the first time I call you.
Yeah, tell him, hey, when I call, you answer. That's it.
Look, I told that nigga, I told him that shit one time, and look, every time I get on the phone with him, he said that same shit back to me. You know?
Yeah.
And
Nah, but
also,
that's real shit, though. That's
that's
real
real
shit.
shit, though.
Uh,
But we also got a
And
listener that
then,
she said, I'm sorry. I wanted to read a listener comment that y'all can finish. She said, I'm so glad that you're here. She said, you have some brothers that love you and stand beside you. She said, you are enough and you are so important. Just know that you have a huge impact on strangers as well.
That's real shit,
Man,
honestly.
yeah.
man, real here shit. Matt Hatter Marshall says the suicide hotline has a veteran extension that they put in touch with a person so you can talk to firsthand. Someone
Yeah.
fast, excuse me, talk to someone fast. Yeah.
And
So,
then,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For the listeners that's just listening and maybe experiencing the same thing, please use these resources because somebody love you. Look, if you don't think nobody love you, I love you. And we keep it going like that.
Oh,
Y'all go ahead.
oh, oh.
yeah. I appreciate your response. She spoke to a few things from the aspect about just how the need to communicate, how about
yeah.
leaving a message or sending a text message, how that's a method that might be able to help you alleviate some of that anxiety in the moment. Just being able to have that release. You spoke to about like the mental aspect about how people think that they're a burden
Yeah.
sometimes. And then you also highlighted the fact about and and to double back, maybe that first piece will be able to help you um be able to, oh well, this person didn't pick up, let me send them a message and then let me call this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might help you to be able to navigate that in itself as well. So I appreciate those responses. And it leads me to wanting to ask, and I can't remember whether we talked about this shit on a podcast, on a previous podcast, or whether I talked about this in one of my work meetings this week or
A,
last week.
a poet.
Yo,
I don't mean to cut you off, but the last part is if you are spiritual, if no one picks up, get down and pray. Whatever it
mm,
is that you're into,
Damn, I love this nigga.
get down and just pray, because he'll answer.
I
say
love
that,
that.
say that. I know that's yeah, I know. Yeah, I got experience on a different level. I might speak on that in a well, fuck it,
Okay.
yeah, just on that. I know, like, in the time when I lost like one of the people that was closest to me and shit. You feel me?
Hmm.
I I just straight up, you know what I'm saying, with conviction. Like I ain't get down on my knees, but I stated, let's see, and I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying, I stated clearly, like I called my ancestors. You feel me? But I
I
called
feel
them,
that.
and I called them individually and specifically. You feel me? I said, Grandma, I love you. I need you. Big Mama, I
Hmm.
need you. Big Daddy, I need you. Uncle Larry, I need you. Miss
Okay.
Valerie, I need you. Aunt Doe, I need you. Aunt Janie, I need you. You feel me? And on my soul, they showed up,
I felt
and
that.
they held me. You feel me? Like it was, yeah, it was an experience that I can't even really explain. You feel me? So in the same, you know, when you call on the Most High or whoever,
Hmm.
you feel me? The people that love you and that's protecting you from the other realm, they're gonna show up. You did. But the question that led me to was again, I can't remember where the conversation that came from initially. I've been having it recently, but about why is, and I'm gonna say it like this and then expand upon it a little bit. Why is our why are cultures of care so foreign nowadays? Especially
Mm.
when we think about men and our black men, but men, and I mean, and people of all races and colors and creeds and identities in general. But like now, understanding that even like how folks even spoke to everybody has a life, what I'm saying? At the same time, like we all wake up when we wake up to, what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, get ready to do what we got to do to provide for ourselves and our families and shit, no matter what that is. Um, and we all take our time and all the extracurriculars and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But um, why is it that we like on social media and in real life, like we act blind to things and we turn shoulders on like on harm and things going on, and when we see shit that we know that isn't right, like we choose not to speak up about it. When we see uh people showing signs of different um things, whether it be people that you like may know closely or might not even know so closely, but you can even just by the energy, you can tell by the song that a person posts, or by like a certain quote that they use, or by what I'm saying, a certain shit that they might type, like, hold up, they going through something, or this shit resonate them in a way that like maybe I should check up on them, but we still choose not to check up on them, what I'm saying, and just let shit ride, what I'm saying, and say, well, nah, I'll let them reach out first,
No,
Mm.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like,
not yeah. I can't answer that. When I see signs, nigga, because I'm a talker and I do that. Like, nigga, I reach out. I reach out to Cookta.
Yeah.
I don't want to reach out to him. When I see signs, nigga, hey, nigga, I'm gonna like, I can't not say nothing. That's my problem, and that's a problem for me. But nigga, I'm gonna reach out regardless. If I see signs, nigga, I'm talking. Like, there's nothing you can say. Like, it's better for me to get it off my chest so I feel better. All that sells if anything happens.
okay. And nah, I'm glad to hear you say that. But so to get to the like a main question that I want to ask. So like you remember on the past podcast when I told y'all that I'd asked my homeboy, I was like, if Shorty that stayed right next door that we know is pregnant and we know that her man left and went to work and we saw some people kick the door in to try to rob them or do whatever, and
Do
you
you
sitting
mind your
out here,
business?
yeah, and you sitting out here smoking your blunt or your cigarette, I'm like, you ain't gonna help Shorty. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna go grab the strap or nothing. We got 10 straps in this bitch. You ain't gonna grab the strap or nothing. He said, no, I'm gonna mind my fucking business. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Why has the culture of care gotten so out of touch that a nigga, you feel me, would even have the audacity to say something like that? I'm talking about on the wider level. We know that on the individual basis, like we care for people, but
Mm-hmm.
on the bigger level, why has the culture of care gotten so
Oh,
out
we
of
strapped
touch?
up, nigga. I'm driving the strap. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm
I
strapped up
think
over here. I'm strapped up over here.
I think we have got desensitized.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
think
say.
I think we have got desensitized. I think things happen so much and things are put in our faces so much. You can
Mm-hmm.
access so much on the internet
Yep.
that that we have become numb to certain things, and it became like a norm to see tragedy.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Facts.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Facts. I mean, keep going, and speak on it too.
I think, hey, it's the phone record. Like, nigga, niggas will pull out their camera when something going on before they help you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Straight up, like
yeah.
straight like that.
We seen
And
that in the
hold up,
video
hold up,
of
hold
the
up,
lady
hold up.
getting
But
attacked that we
hey,
showed.
hold up. But I'm halfway mad at it. because that is still evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think about it. Like
But
it's still
but it,
evidence. But some
but
niggas gotta
5 phones
help.
out. 5 phones out. We need different angles or what? What is it? How much evidence we need?
Yeah, so somebody gotta help, but I mean somebody do gotta record. It's evidence. I get it. Like, but everybody ain't gotta record.
Hey, look, fuck the evidence, right?
Hey, but I'm gonna bring it back, but just on that though. But see, I mean, fuck it. It might come back and we might go somewhere else with it. Fuck it, it's gonna flow. But why?
Let's take it.
But what? But I mean, that's speaking to a different. Yeah, that's speaking to some different shit. But why has that part of the culture gotten? I mean, we know on a big, but I mean, still we can talk about it. But what do you mean? And I'm not coming at you, but I'm just saying, what do you mean? That's evidence. You feel me? Nigga, where I come
Right.
from, nigga, if we doing some dirt or handling some business, nigga, and evidence, nigga, we don't want none of that, nigga. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if we got to deal with the law or not, nigga. Ain't no evidence, nigga. That's just real, that's real street shit. You feel me? So how is that even getting us so out of touch? Even though we're in the realm and in the world of all of this fucking technology, and you can't go anywhere without being on a fucking camera nowadays, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, fuck it. Let's talk about it.
All right, so I'm ready to talk. I'm ready. Hey,
Go.
I like this shit. Hold the fuck up. Hey, evidence. I mean, like, yo, like, right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, niggas got the word snitching, like, all that shit. Like, nigga, if, like, all right, so if something happened to your family member, do you want to see the evidence? Poet?
Come on, Phoenix.
Do you want to see the evidence?
Mm-hmm.
It don't.
Hey, look, man, had a Marshall said we computerized. We've
This
become
is
computerized.
yeah.
I ain't
Facts.
computerized. I'm motherfucking me.
Nah, we all are. So it ain't no. We all are. That's
Hey,
the world. You can't do
the,
nothing without a computer or a fucking chip nowadays. Everything runs on computers, gang. Nigga, you're a fucking engineer, nigga. You know
no,
that.
he doesn't mean it. I know Marshall. He doesn't mean it like that. He means it like they're controlling us, which goes against what you're saying. You don't want them to control us. That's what he's saying.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, everything is fucking.
I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
thought he meant it the same way the poet meant it. So forgive me.
Now, I think I think that was attached to the previous about why the culture of care and shit. You feel me? It's
Right,
Yeah,
gotten to the way
yeah,
it's
right,
gotten to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah. He was speaking to that.
yeah.
right.
But would you not want evidence? Like,
This the thing. You feel me? And this is not, and I swear to God on my soul that I'm not saying this shit for the camera or for the internet right now. You feel me? I got a top. This is my answer to that question. I got a top 5. You feel
okay,
me? Both of my grandmothers who are still living, my mother, my sister, and my little cousin Genesis. You feel me? If anything happens to them, nigga, it's up.
I agree with that.
I'm going to prison for them. I'm going in the grave for them. I don't need to see no fucking evidence. I know what I'm doing if anything happens to my top 5. And that even extends to a few other people as well, you feel me, at this point. But if you fuck with my top 5, I don't care who it is, nigga. That's my response to it. And so no, I don't need to see no fucking evidence because I know what the fuck I'm going to do. What I'm actually going to do, not what I'm saying, not with no promises, no threats, nigga. I know what I'm going to do.
And then you're
I feel
being
that.
present happily. I
Yeah,
agree with you because anybody fuck with my kids or
need no
anything
fucking
like
evidence. Tell them you can show them the evidence of what the fuck I did for fucking. That's yeah. Show them that, bitch.
hey,
I don't need nothing, nigga.
because I'll go about whatever over mine. I feel you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Oh
feel
yeah, I
you.
mean,
So,
over my kids. I mean, it ain't too much I'm blacking out over, but over my kids, yeah. I mean,
Come on,
I'm
gang.
going.
So
I'm going.
if
I'm
yo
no,
going
if
my
to. I'm
yo
kids,
going
if
my
into
baby
yo
mama.
that.
because I know that both of y'all raised y'all I'm just gonna say righteously. If one of y'all little girls came and tell you that somebody touched them
Oh, it's over
inappropriately,
for.
do you need to see
Oh
some
yeah.
fucking evidence, nigga?
Nah,
Do you need to
no,
see a video or a fucking text message, nigga? If your little girl say that
no.
goddamn this nigga touched me inappropriately or fucking I don't think so.
Hell no.
Fuck some
not.
evidence, nigga.
But I'm
Nah.
talking about evidence for the cops, like evidence, just social media evidence. Like that's what I'm talking about. But I agree with you. I agree 100%.
And that's that. But that's what I said. How I said regardless of the, you feel me, whether we got to deal with some legal shit or some illegal shit, where I come from. You feel me? Whether we doing some dirt or some righteous dirt, nigga, it ain't no fucking evidence. That leads to like why is like again. So what I'm trying to get at is, you feel me? We've become so attached to this system and shit that they've given us. You feel me? And that's another addition that has pulled us away from the cultures of care and the tribe mentality and that intercommunalism that we come from in ancestry. You feel me?
All right, back to you, Kupta. All right, so when you went to that place, the mental place, at what point? How many days did you do?
21.
21.
Yeah.
At what point did you say, "All right, I'm good enough to leave this motherfucker," but they ain't let you go?
I would say 3 days, but I wasn't ready.
Hey, so the third day is like, nigga, I'm tired of this
I'm
shit.
good. Yeah. I was like, I'm good. Let me out. But I started rationalizing my thoughts, and I was like, you know what? Whatever you got going on the outside, it'll still be there. So
Right.
I let it go and started focusing solely on me.
Yes. I love that, bro.
How was the food there?
Food was good, but then on some days, bruh. But I didn't really have an appetite like that. So, like December, I was like 220. By the time I went there, I was 174.
God damn, nigga.
Yeah, 40
That's
something
depression.
pounds. Yeah.
Depression and meds.
This is before I was even on the meds.
Oh, so it's depression.
Yeah, straight depression and anxiety.
So you went 3 days, and did you go through withdrawals from? Because I know you used to drink. Did you go through withdrawals from drinking and everything?
No, because I haven't had a drink in years now.
Okay.
Have you found any natural remedies for any of the medications that they had you on?
Nah, not yet. I just started the medicine, so it's working for me. You know, it was trial and error. That's the great part about me going is they put you on a medication and they give it like a couple of days. You go back, talk to a psychiatrist, see how the medication is, and then they start tweaking it. And if it's not good for you, they'll take you off completely, put you on another medication, and just repeat the cycle until they find something that works for you.
Got you.
So with that, so you said you did 21 days. After your third
Mm-hmm.
day, you was ready to go. But how did they know when to release you? They was your like initial assignment 21 days or?
No, so normally you're there for like 7 days, but since I was a vet, they were trying to get me into another program called Help for Heroes. So I spent about 15 days in one unit until they switched me over and then finished out my days there.
Mm. So did you make friendships? Did you learn a lot like
Oh
during
yeah,
that?
definitely. I met a lot of good people, got their numbers. We still keep in touch. I make sure to check up on them. They check up on me. So,
That's what's
you
up.
know, and then, but I think one of the most memorable is I had a guy in there named Dantuan. And when I say he acted just like Dave Chappelle, there was never a dull moment. And they say laughter is the key. That I'm telling you, every day it was something else.
So he kept niggas happy.
Yeah, but that also shows that even people that are funny are going through the same stuff that you're going through, and that's
Yeah,
what I learned is that I got to see a different perspective through other people's situations through their lenses as well. And once I started talking with everyone, I realized that one, I was in a safe space, and I'm not alone, and that's
yeah,
what really helped me. And being able to hear everyone else's stories, them listening to mine, and a lot of it we did group therapies, so we didn't even realize that we were helping each other by just speaking our truth, you know.
yeah. A lot of people like to fake happiness, especially on social media.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, you fake happiness. I don't even be on social media that much. Like, I'll post Instagram stories, like all that. But like, people fake happiness or
Hmm.
they hide their hurt, and that's a big thing that you people got to get past.
Yeah.
Because I was depressed at one point too, but I was on social media, nigga. I had to like fucking. And that was a dark time, actually.
Yeah.
You know that situation. You know, that was a very dark time.
And that's
But
like
you
the
know,
hardest thing, because once you get used to wearing that mask, people will never know how much you're hurting.
yeah. And I didn't want to wear no mask since nigga, it's hard for me to wear a mask because like it's hard for me not to say like what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit. Yeah, I just disappeared. If you ever see me, ghost nigga, hey, call me.
Oh yes.
Cause hey, something ain't
Oh
right.
yeah.
Hey, this nigga Marquis say, hey, or Skeet or B, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Hey, something ain't right.
Hold on real quick.
Real shit. All right, Mister.
He said, hold on for a second.
Hey, poet.
You're
How your meeting went?
Sorry about that, poet.
um
Hold up,
that
hold up.
that shit was it was deep actually. Um and that shit was actually 2 hours. That shit started at 6:30, not 7. But it was the beginning of I think like a 6 week little course. Um Basically about the struggle for black liberation, past and the present. And tonight we got to hear from two really good scholars that kind of just like broke down a lot of shit. You feel me? I mean, going all the way back into the 1800s, and I mean earlier than that. But yeah, I'm still actually processing just a lot of what was said tonight. Um, I mean, we talked about everything from the damn Mexican American War to yeah, you name it, shit happening all the way over in um, Africa with China and yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we hit a lot of different shit tonight, but it was really good, and I'm doing it not just for myself, but also for the purpose of being able to. I mean, yeah, not just only to ground myself in the information, but to be able to repurpose it for some more of my staff and members and community.
All right, poet? Can you read Big Rock comment?
Do you have somewhere locally where you can go to still receive help or some type of group support system for you after leaving facility you went to for help?
That's for you, come to.
Yeah. So mm, last week I had an appointment at the VA with my psychiatrist. She's setting up everything so that way I can have my own therapist. She's also setting something up where my therapist is a vet that went through the same kind of situation that I've been through, but
That's what's up.
turned into a counselor. So I'm
That's
looking
dope.
forward to that. They gave me information on like suicide guilt groups that is actually in Fayetteville as well.
That's awesome, man.
It's fine.
What you got, Mister? I know you had something.
Yeah. So earlier you was speaking on things that you have learned. What do you think is the most valuable lesson that you have learned from your time and your experience within the facility?
That I'm enough, and to love myself truly. It's going to take some time, but just that self talk. And
Man, Heather
like
Marshall said peer specialist.
so like I keep a bag with me everywhere I go, just in case. But all these papers are exercises, different exercises, like a thought record. If something bad happens, or even if something good happens, put it down in my thought log. I keep a journal with me so that way, if something bothers me, or if I'm having like a great day, I write it down. It
Right.
doesn't always have to be, oh, this bad thing happened. Well, something great happened today, and I'll write that
Exactly.
down because uh, what a lot of people fail to realize is that there's no bad emotion. It's just the
Yes.
way that you act upon it.
Yes.
Damn, that's deep. Oh shit, I gotta write that
I
down.
love.
Hold
I
on.
love that. I love that. I love that. So, um, another question about the facility, how was your experience in the facility different from your expectation?
Uh, my expectation was that I was going to like the crazy house, like wrapped up, won't be able to talk to nobody, but it wasn't like that at all. It was just they gave you a set plan, a set agenda, and everything. We had snack time, you know, things like that. Like, and they would give out stuff like this. The place that I went to was called Triangle Springs in Raleigh, North Carolina, and this
Shout
is
out to
like,
Triangle
yeah,
Springs.
yes, sir, shout out. And this was like our schedule. They gave you time slots and everything on, like, if you had exercise time, we had pet therapy, music therapy, group sessions, activity therapy, yoga. They implemented so much things to help you out. So the pet therapy helped me. So I'm thinking about getting a service animal in the near future.
That's awesome. What type of animal are you thinking about?
German Shepherd,
Yeah,
yes
that's
sir.
awesome. They good
Why? Hey,
dogs too.
why gotta be a white people dog?
They smart as hell.
They're
They
smart
are.
as hell. They're very good dogs.
Hmm.
That,
They've been in the
any
military.
dog
They've been
is
on
a
the police dogs
hold
for a
on,
reason.
any dog is a good dog if you train it right.
Oh yeah, as long as you train them.
I said very good dog. I put an emphasis on it.
Hey, any dog is a very good dog if you train it right. The hell? Like
Respect, man.
what?
Respect.
Get a Doberman, like get a liquor dog. Like come on, like, all right.
What you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do?
I was
What
like,
you gonna do? What you gonna
He's
do with
still
this
a
guy,
fool.
man?
That's all right.
oh no,
I ain't
y'all
tripping.
taught me, hey, y'all taught me to watch my boundaries in this episode, and I
You know,
tried, and
Look,
I've been
he
good.
don't
I've
know
been
how to,
good.
he don't know how to do that. We just gotta work around it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've been good though. I've been chilling. I've been
You
calm.
been
hey,
chilling.
if
You
that's
been
the
good.
case,
You
give
you,
me
you
give
been
me one of
good.
your puppies for free, my guy.
You want a Frenchie?
Yeah, give me your Frenchie for free, cause I ain't got it like you. I gotta get what I can.
Nigga, I ain't got it like me.
Dude,
God
I can't
damn.
pay no 9,000.
It's only six
And
thousand, 6 to 4,000, 4 to 6,000.
Okay.
That's it. The puppy. That's it.
little something. Hey, look. So coping mechanisms. What coping strategies or tools did you learn in the facility, and like, how did you find them very helpful?
Um, Not using the word should. I should have done this. I should have did that. Self-talk, breathing exercises, um, yoga. I learned yoga, meditating, and all that, and just the sheer conversation aspect on just being able to have a conversation. Because before any of that, I wasn't doing that, because I
Right.
was keeping everything inside and thinking that I had to be strong. And that was the one thing a lot of people were saying, you've been through a lot. Like everything that I've been through, so what? The custody battle, my legal stuff that I still can't really talk about right now, and then just back to back to back stuff, uh, leaving the military, trying to transition over into the civilian world, the work aspect. You know, once I left the military, it felt like I was losing a family, because
Yeah.
we had those strong bonds.
Absolutely. And you was in the military for how long?
13.
For 13 years. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time to create, you know what I'm saying, a family with people
Yeah,
and relationships, you know what I mean? And seeing a lot of things and doing a lot of things and a lot of memories. So one could definitely understand.
most of.
Yeah, man. Hey, so let me ask you, how do you think society views mental health and suicide prevention? And what changes would you like to see made?
Um, I think with mental health and suicide prevention, I think it's on the rise now. I would say even a decade ago, it probably wasn't talked about, especially being a young black man, wasn't talked about. It
Right.
was always, there's nothing wrong with you, man up, toughen up, and that goes back to what I was saying is like, you've been strong, but when can I be vulnerable? When can I open up? When is it okay for me to cry? You know,
Mm,
and because of that, with me trying to get help, I didn't know how because I felt like I needed to be strong. I needed to be tough. I needed to man up, you know, just put it in the bag. But then my bag overflowed and it became a little too heavy for me.
right.
So
Respect.
I feel like society is starting to realize the impact that mental health is having on our generation, especially within men, because we don't get to talk. And when you do talk, you get judged sometimes, or they look
Mm,
at you as weak, and people start to cut you out. I say if they cut you out because you're being vulnerable, that's a blessing for you.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that wholeheartedly. I love that.
Hmm.
So, being that this is Art for Change, And what way do you think art plays a role in healing and mental
Ooh,
wellness?
I'm gonna start off with music. I would say music is like a double-edged sword because let's say one of the reasons why you're depressed, your anxiety is like relationship problems. You just got out of a relationship and you could listen to upbeat songs, but then y'all song come on, it'll make you down spiral, you know? And then if you're listening to nothing but sad songs, I would say it's okay. But if you indulge in it too much, you're going to spiral down as well. And with that, let's say you're just listening to anything, or it's playing in the background. It could be a certain frequency that you don't realize that might trigger your depression, your anxiety as well. And if you don't know what it is, just take a second, see what's going on in the background and change the song, A lot of people don't realize that your subconscious will pick up on things that you're not realizing because you're busy
Mm,
focused on something else.
mm, absolutely. I like
And
that.
then
Man,
I would
go ahead, go ahead,
I,
go ahead, go ahead. Keep going.
I would say poetry would be good. Uh, a good way to express yourself. Write it down, and then figure out how to tweak it so that way it sounds good. And if you don't know, write it down. Have your friends, help you out. This is what I got. What do you think? And guess what? They're say, I wouldn't say it like this, but change this word to this, and it's gonna come out a lot more smooth, or stuff like that. I would say painting, if you just want to throw paint on a canvas because one day you're angry, pick those colors that show that vibrant, bright colors like red, yellow, orange. Just toss it on the canvas. You feeling down? Get your dark blues, your greens, your purples. If you're feeling mixed, just mix all the colors. Express yourself. So
Do
I
you
feel
Love it.
like art has a big impact on your mental health.
do you still play Call of Duty? Because that used to be the only time I could talk to you.
I haven't really been playing video
Me either.
games
I ain't
like
played
that.
about a year. Last time I played with you actually,
Yeah.
and Snack. It was me, you, and Snacks. I think you remember Snacks,
Um,
right?
Yeah, I remember Snap.
Big shooter, yeah, big shooter.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
man had a marshal. He said, one knock on the VA is your doctors move and transfer, and you have to get a new doctors, and they tell you and tell your story all over again. He says it gets old and upsetting every time because it feels like you're starting over.
I got something for you for that. So you could pick your therapist. If your therapist is not deep diving into the conversations that you had with your old therapist, then find someone new. Because the therapist that I went to talk to last week, she deep dived. And when I say deep dive, she deep dived into all my records. So I didn't really have to say anything. She just explained everything that she read, and I just nodded, "Yep, that's true." And then, and then we talked about what's next. So
Right.
you don't have to stick. I understand. Yeah, that's one of the hardest things is when you have to talk to someone new. But if you don't feel comfortable, tell them you want someone different. It's
Yeah,
not going to hurt their feelings. And at the end of the day, it's about you
yeah.
and who you feel comfortable talking with. It is
Right.
frustrating at times, but when you find that right one that's going to really care about your well being, you know.
Mm. y'all think I can be a therapist?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Mister.
Hell no. I don't think you can be a therapist. Like, just would be nobody's therapist.
I can't be
Hell
no
no.
therapist,
I
mister.
won't even finna come off mute to fucking answer that fucking.
Why can't be a therapist? What the fuck?
Well, you might have somebody commit suicide. You
Oh
gotta,
shit.
Coop is saying yes. So I take it to the guy who went to a therapist. So hey.
I respect it. I respect his perspective. Nobody is wrong because everybody's entitled to their perspective.
This nigga said
That
hell the
part.
fuck no.
Hey,
He said
I
hell the
like
fuck
that.
no.
Hey, speaking on perspectives, how has your perspective changed on life since you experienced the rehab or the facility, whichever it was?
I still have my days, but I love it.
Right.
I love it. And BU, what you used to say? I don't know what I do without me. I
Hey, I
love
don't
me
know what
some
I would
me.
do. Hey, I love me
I
some
love
me.
that.
And
I
I don't know
love
what
that.
I would do without me. I
But
wish I, I wish I
you're
was
looking
lying.
good. You're smiling and shit, man. Your
Yeah,
skin glowing, man. I love to
I'm
see it, man.
trying.
I love to
I'm
fucking see
trying.
it, man.
And
I love to see it, man.
I'm just trying to tell my story so that way people know they're not alone. And
Right.
like
So, so
after this, if y'all need someone to talk to, I'm willing to listen to whatever you have to say. If you need a vent, you can vent. If you
I got a
need
vent
some
right now.
advice,
I got a vent
go
right
ahead.
now. All right. So, when you got out, how was it? Your first, like, you know how niggas got out of jail first day out, they make a rap song, all that. How was your first day out? Like on some real serious shit. Like when you went to your family and like how was the energy and everything?
Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love.
They was
And
proud of you.
yeah, definitely. My dad, my mom, my sister, my brother, even my nieces, they were just happy that I was there. So
Who took you there? Or you drove there on your own?
I drove there on my own, but the ambulance from the VA hospital took me up to Raleigh.
Mm. Okay, so you was in Fayetteville and then you that's a little ride, Fayetteville to
Yeah.
Raleigh. That's a little ride. Did they have you on drugs at that time or
Oh yeah, they gave me these two big ass pills. I was done. When I say I was comfortable,
you
I
was
don't know
floating?
what, bruh. I was floating. They had me on something. Like when my dad came to see me, he said that I was just gone, floating, having a good time, laying there.
I'm proud of
Oh
you,
yeah, I
Cook.
definitely went and got something to eat. I went to this place called Gondam in Fayetteville. It's like a Korean hot pot. I needed that. I went with one of my friends. Uh, appreciate you, Gemini.
That's when you first got out. You went straight to food.
No, I went home, showered, got got dressed. I went out, got some food. We went and got some boba, and then went to go watch a movie. That movie with SZA and Kiki Palmer.
Oh, the funny movie. I was just talking
Yeah,
to Shorty about that. Yeah.
had me dying the whole time.
Yeah. I was supposed to go see the movie last weekend actually. But yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
must see.
It was dope. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely going to be one of those classics, like
Okay.
in the barber shop or the beauty salon that's playing.
Yeah.
What
Like
would be and some advice that you would give someone like struggling with the same thoughts and feelings?
Reach out. No one's going to think that you're a burden. And if they do, you need to just cut them out, because if they can't help you when you're at your lowest, don't have them around you when you at your highs, because then they're just going to have their hand out. You get what I'm saying? So that's the most important thing. Just reach out to those people that you know love you, even though that you might feel like no one understands, uh, no one has your back. There's people that would truly be hurt if you're gone.
That's
Absolutely.
because when I talked to you,
Absolutely.
I was hurt when you told me the news. I'm like, nigga, what?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And we're always so used to talking all the time, and you went ghost. I'm like, let me call this nigga. And
yeah,
then you told me you were gone for like a month. I'm like, bruh, like we talk all the time. You didn't tell me what was going on.
I know
And yeah, so I agree. That's a problem. Like you
it
got to be
is.
able to talk, like, cause you got to, and then not care about. Well, like you said, you got to choose your friends right, so,
Yeah,
and not care about
definitely.
how they judge you.
Because some
But you
people will
got to
try
be
to
able to
manipulate
talk.
you.
Yeah, they will. But yeah,
Hmm.
but that shit hurt me hearing that from you the other day. That it
And I
was.
apologize.
It's all good. You know, we grow. We grow through what we go through.
Oh yeah,
Remember that. Remember that. We grow through what we go through. So remember that. So yeah, and you already grown through what you went through. So that's a positive level at that too. So yeah, that hurt me the other day, bro. And I'm like, yo. And then you said you wanted to talk about it on our platform too.
yeah.
So you was like, you know. So I know you overcame it. For you to say that, I know you overcame it.
And I
I'm
wanted to
proud of
share
you. I'm
with you
proud of
guys.
you, man. Proud of you, boy, and I
I
love you,
appreciate it, but I'm proud of y'all boys. I gotta let y'all
Hey,
know
I'm
I'm
proud
proud
of
of
us.
y'all,
Nigga, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us.
because I
That's what
wouldn't
we
be
do.
here right now if it wasn't for y'all boys.
Mm-hmm.
man. Oh man, that's dope, man.
Now, you
That's
making me
dope.
smile. Hold up. Yeah.
Look, man, you gotta chill out, man. I gotta be, hey, you know
I
what
love
I'm
y'all boys.
I love you too,
saying?
bro. I love both of y'all. Yeah. I love
Nah,
all three of y'all. I don't know where Poet at. I love Poet too.
yeah, he over there on the side chilling like a villain. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Hey, what are some of your goals moving forward? Like, personal and for like advocating with like mental health awareness.
Advocate. Going forward, I'm just trying to focus on school. That's like one of my top priorities. Making sure that I'm spending as much time with my son,
Yes,
watching him grow, teaching him the things that he needs to know, especially being biracial,
right.
that aspect of it. Mm. So right now, my biggest goal is to graduate. I'm going to school for electrician, planning on doing the plumbing and the HVAC as well. I'm not about to just stop at one. I need it all.
Yes, yes. Go get it all, my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black entrepreneurship. I love it. So is there anything else that you would like to share to our listeners that could help
Yeah.
them better understand your journey better?
Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me get my notes together real quick, and then I got y'all.
No, you
So
got
I'm gonna
time.
take
share.
Hey,
it, take
can't
your
rush
time, take
greatness.
your time.
Yeah.
Can't rush greatness.
So going back to the letter, this is my letter. I've only shared it with two other people, but I'm gonna share it with your platform. All right. One was my therapist and one of my good friends. So it goes, Dear Suicide, I'm writing this letter to say goodbye. For too long, you've worshipped in the darkness moments, convincing me that you were the only way out. You made pain feel like it was always going to be there, and hope seemed like it was a lie. You thrived in my loneliness, my self doubt, my exhaustion, feeding on the ideal that I was not enough. But today, I see you for what you are, a thief. You steal futures, dreams, love, and second chances. You disguise yourself as relief, but all you all you leave is behind is devastation. You have taken too much from too many, but you will take no more from me. I won't pretend this is easy. Some days you will try to creep back in to convince me that I need you again, but I refuse to listen. I am choosing life, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when I don't have all the answers, because life, messy, unpredictable, and imperfect, I, is still worth living. I'm not alone. I'm loved. I'm needed, and I'm moving forward without you. Goodbye forever, from me.
Hey, again, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, that takes strength to decide to want to do what you decided to do, but didn't go through with it. That takes strength.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, getting
That
help
lets you
was
know that you were
the
stronger
hardest
than
thing.
the devil.
Yeah, getting help was like the hardest thing I've probably ever had to do in my life. Because if I would have went the other way, it would have been too easy, real easy. But
Yeah, that's the
to
easy
get
way
help
out.
was once again the hardest thing I probably ever had to do.
All right, so I need you to do me a favor.
Thank
You,
you.
I, are you talking about Big Rock?
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to do me a favor.
Proud of you, boy.
We need to we need to talk once a week at least. And
Okay.
I call everybody. And then if you don't answer, I keep calling. You can ask Sonya. So yeah, we need to have like weekly conversations because I've been calling. I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk. And if I call you, it means something because I'm an introvert. I guess I think. Right, Tony. I'm an introvert or what?
Nigga, no, you an extrovert. I'm
Extrovert.
a,
I ain't know that fucking
you an
extrovert.
extrovert and I'm an introvert, nigga, and that's
No,
why, you know
nigga,
what
you're the
I'm
one who do all the fucking performances and shit. I ain't doing no performances. That's the extrovert.
saying?
I'm a social introvert, so yeah, I made my own definition. But yeah,
Okay.
uh, we need to talk once a week.
Okay. I can definitely do that.
Even if you don't talk to me, which I'm gonna call you, I probably call you every day. Ask Tonyo, cause hey, I'm gonna call poet. No, I'm gonna call everybody. I'm gonna call. I got a lot of time, so I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call and like people need it. Sometimes I need it. Like I don't need to be
Yeah.
calling for y'all. Sometimes I got a vent.
If
And
if you're
and
gonna
like
call after 2, all right, because I'm either working or at school. Wednesdays is my days off. So,
I'm gonna call you every Wednesday then.
all right.
Real simple. Every Wednesday.
Right.
What's today? Thursday. Damn. I'm gonna call you. You off on the weekends?
Saturday.
No, Wednesday and Saturday. I'm calling.
Yep.
Man, I'm for real. And then yeah, bro, like we need to be emotionally like stable as men.
Yeah.
And I believe in like, cause
Especially for
men,
our kids.
yeah, because men are scared.
Definitely.
They're scared to be seen as weak, which
Hmm.
I ain't weak. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I see that as being strong. You're able to express your feelings, actually. Because I'm an
You're
open
right.
book. I'm a fucking open book. So, and that makes me feel comfortable, actually.
Okay.
And then I do toss and turn at night sometimes. I'm like, damn, I ain't get this shit done. I ain't get this shit done. But
Hmm.
for the most part, like, I'm an open book. Like, and I had to learn that, like, because it just made me feel more comfortable. It made me sleep better at night.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
that's
it's
that's
a
what
lot
I'm
easier.
learning.
Yes.
I'm learning that, and it helps. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much people, how many people cared. You know, it's crazy. Like sometimes you feel like you don't have impact on people's lives, but it's not true. You
It's so
know,
not true.
so
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know how much it would have hurt if I would have lost you? Like, I ain't got to talk to you every day to have the most love for you, you know?
yeah.
And I'm terrible at it, man. That's one of my biggest flaws. I'm bad at reaching out. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm gonna work, and I have to work on it. I'm
Same
terrible
with
at
me. Same with me.
it.
So, and that's why I'm happy with like my medications because it helps me rationalize my thoughts. Like just because you don't pick up, you could be working, you know, and or you might be doing something with the kids. I gotta realize that y'all still have lives, you know, and not to just completely go straight downwards. Just pump the brakes, and that's what the medication has done for me. Is yo pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you tripping right now, and that's when I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You know that self talk,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then what? Not even a second later, he called me right back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I missed your call. I was in a meeting. Hey, listen, I was in a meeting. I left the meeting because he never calls me. So I called him right back. And then we
Yeah,
had a very good conversation. And this one I
Right.
found out everything. I was like, let's do a podcast about it.
yeah, and
Right.
that's when I called you, Mister.
Yeah.
But then he had called me right back, and then he said that he was gonna get off the phone and talk to you. So I was like, I let them handle their biz.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, we had a plan. So yeah,
Hmm.
nigga, I left a meeting and I talked to you because I know if you called me in the middle of the day, it was something, and
Yeah.
I've been calling you and I haven't heard from you. So I left the meeting. And I was like, all right, let me talk to my dog. Yeah. So yeah,
Yep. And I built up the courage to let you know.
Yeah, man. I'm at work, and I get out of work. I get out of these calls, and this fucking Skeet called me so many times. It's like, nigga, answer the phone right
I
now.
be calling that
What the,
motherfucker
I
all
was like,
day.
what the fuck going on? And then he called me and spoke to me. I was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Then he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to do a podcast about it. I was like, oh man, okay, well, hell yeah, let's do it. He was like, he was like, let's do it right now. I said, nah, we're gonna do a therapeutic.
Y'all know me. I'm the spur of the moment. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? He
I
was like, let's do
appreciate
it right.
that.
I was like, I said, nah, we're gonna say this for therapeutic Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Cause
yeah,
that's
he did say that, yeah.
so yeah.
And then the nigga told me, hey, watch your boundaries. Like, I was like, okay, boss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right? Ah.
I did not say watch your boundaries. I said that boy ain't got no
Oh yeah, you
boundaries.
said I ain't got no boundaries. Yeah, I got boundaries. What the fuck?
That's why it was just that one little thing I gave it to you. You know,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part just
we'll leave that alone. But yeah,
yeah.
I got
That's
boundaries,
on
Mister.
the
I ain't got no boundaries, Mister. I be watching what I say.
oh
I'll be watching what I say.
Sometimes when you ain't had too many sips in that cup,
shit.
I
after
just
after you,
got.
after you done had a few sips in that cup, then hey, it's up after that, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then like little tricks. I don't eat candy like that, but like I got the big bag. Sour things help with like your anxiety. It
Mm,
because something sour tricks your mind on like oh, and you start to focus on that. And
mm,
then another thing that I learned is the opposite of anxiety is creativity. So when you're starting to feel like you're about to have like one of your episodes, try creating something. That's
mm.
writing, drawing, anything. Even like just making like food. That creativity is going to help you with that anxiety. So that's why I've been trying to keep busy and find things to do.
Do you still draw? Cause I remember you used to draw a lot.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I've
I
been
remember you used to draw Sailor Moon a lot too. Nigga, I remember like all that back in the day.
yeah, I just picked it back up. I'm not where I used to be, but I'm slowly getting back into it. I try to draw something at least once a day.
That's
Okay,
awesome, man. Oh yeah.
that's the art for change
So,
right there.
sooner
Hmm.
or later you're gonna have your art gallery, man.
One day.
Hey,
Definitely work
hey,
with
with
creative
that
and
you gonna do
design.
the naked painting. I'm being
One
dead
day.
ass serious. Like you
I
got a
know.
fucking
I
butt naked
know.
bitch right there. Naked painting. Right? That's the art for change, nigga. We
what
talking about
what they
art.
say?
We talking about art.
Nah, nah. I know. Paint me like one of your friends.
I want to paint the front and the back side by side, like two, like all right, now turn around, or paint the front, turn around, like you know, that's the art for
Oh yeah.
change, bro. Yeah, so you got your own little studio, hey,
Oh yeah.
own
And yeah,
models.
definitely just keep on creating. That's a good therapeutic thing to do when you're creating your designs.
Oh yeah.
Are you responding to Big Rock, Roxanne, Big Rock? Um, you got any? Hey, you got any questions for us? Go there.
Uh-huh. So what made y'all want to start the podcast?
It's his fault.
Mister?
It's his fault. That's all.
I feel like there wasn't enough platforms and space for artists to get this off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and and instead of trying to be on someone else's space, I was like, well,
Mm,
instead of trying to be on someone else's space, why not create my own? You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And create a window for other artists, you know what I mean, to have an outlet to, showcase their art, to build their brand, to monetize, you know what I mean, and for us to be able to have a platform to speak on social injustice and to bring about change, you know what I'm saying, teach money literacy and things of that nature. So this is why we created Art for Change. You know what I'm saying? And and
Okay.
and like I and like I said in other episodes, you know what I'm saying, art is one of the things that connects all of us. You know what I mean? All of us, no matter
Hmm.
what we look like, no matter what we believe in, we all can appreciate art in some shape or form or
Yeah.
fashion. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And so that's why this is art for change because art is, you know what I mean, universal. You know what I mean? So it's any art and any artist from all spectrums of art, but not just art because we talk about money literacy. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, social injustices. We talk about things that are real, like like therapeutic Thursdays. You know what I mean? So
Okay. I like that.
yeah.
And BU, how did Mr. inspire you to become
The nigga caught me at the
co-host?
right time. Nah, the nigga caught me at the right time. That's it. Cause like I done told this story so many times. People have been asking me to do a podcast, and I don't like to talk. But once you get me talking, I can't shut the fuck up. So
That part.
hold on, you agree with that? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Nah, but like, yeah, he caught me at the right moment, and I don't know why, cause we haven't talked in a long time, and
Hmm.
I don't know how we started back talking, like, cause we haven't talked in a long time, and
Yeah,
then
it's been a long span. Yeah.
it just came up. I don't know how though. It came up out the blue, and then I was like, all right, I'll try it, you know,
Okay.
and I was nervous, you know. But once that spotlight hit BU, I turned it on. I'd be nervous. I was nervous before this episode. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
And I
yeah. What happened?
and I like how we all started beforehand, just talking, relaxing, made it like a real safe space
Yeah,
where
Yeah.
where we went live. It was like we've been doing it for like
I have to do
years.
that. If I don't do that, bro, then Tonio has to
And,
start it. But Mister has to start it because I get nervous once it goes straight live. If we don't do that, and I'm
Yeah,
not a
and
nervous nigga.
and I like that.
and you know what? You know what I'm saying? We do that with every artist that
Yeah.
come on.
Okay.
That is a routine thing that we do to make people feel comfortable, to let them know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is your time and this is your space to be authentically
Yeah.
you. The spotlight is on you. Everything is about you. What you're not comfortable with, we won't speak on. What you're comfortable with, we will. Look, we're going to even give you the questions to let you know what we're going to ask you. You know what I mean? Because we
And I
want you
love
to
that.
look good. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hey, man, we are for change over here, man. And the best thing about us, man, is we so authentic that we come on live. Nothing is
Hmm.
edited. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? This is just who we are. You know what I mean? When it's errors and when we got connection issues, you see it. We handle it live. When everything is working and the show is an amazing show, that was us and that's live. No shit is scripted. Yeah.
Back to that. Yeah. So he asked me, and fuck it, I'm gonna say it. So he had. I think it was him and Alfred at first. So I'm like, all right, it's us three, whatever. We doing this shit. So I get on, and then I get on the first episode, and I'm like, I like this shit. I can like me and him can take over this shit pretty much. So that's what the fuck we did, like literally.
And I'm proud
Cause
of y'all. I
he's
can't say that enough.
I'm proud of me too. I'm proud of us too. I'm proud of all of us. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm like, okay, he's the professional, and I'm thinking, I don't know if you're gonna get Marquise, BU, or Skeet, but you're gonna get one of us. One of these episodes, you're gonna get one of us, and
Skeet, skeet.
it just worked out. Like you see it now, it just worked out. I don't know
Yeah,
how it just worked out. So
it
after that
truly
first
did.
episode, like I was like, nigga, I can do this, like, cause I
Hmm.
did not want to do it, like at all. But I was like, I ain't gonna let my nigga down. I'll give him a little try, It's hey, that's the ace right there, You know
Yeah.
how we do. So yeah, that's how it went. And then after that, like it was over for her. And once I like something, I gotta stick with it. So
I
I
feel
like,
that
and I
consistency.
don't like. Yeah, what's the fucking word I kept saying, Tony? Mr. Consistency.
Consistency. Yes, yes.
And then once I like something, I gotta stick with it, and then I just stuck with it, and we just stuck with it,
Hmm.
and it's been working out, bro. And we've been bringing other people on our platform, like strong black people, everything, even white people. Like you ain't gotta be black. No, even
We
white
love,
people.
we love, we love everybody. We have some Latinos on the show. Everything. Like, yeah,
Mm,
Okay, I love that. I love that about y'all boys.
yeah,
yeah, man. And
you
I
got
want, I
anything?
want, I want some foreigners. I want to be able to see, being that we are virtual before we do go to our studio. I want to be able to reach out to people from other countries and have virtual interviews with them as well. Because I mean, it's talented people all over the world,
Oh yeah, definitely.
man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
you got anything else? Any more questions, Cooper?
I think that was like my major question that I really wanted to know. I'm glad that you boys decided to do this. Um, I'm happy that the platform is a success. I'm glad that you guys are creating safe spaces for, you know, the artists
This is a
and
powerful
just
episode we just had. This was very powerful. We need to push this episode, Mr. Really Hard. This was very powerful.
Absolutely, brother. Say less.
yeah. And like I
Um,
said, I can't say it enough. I am so proud of you boys, man. Like
Nah,
I
man, we
tune
so proud
in,
of you, man.
I listen, I laugh. You know, it's
I'm
been
funny.
yeah, y'all funny. 'Cause I feel like I'm like right in the conversation. That's
I
that's
love it.
that's what I love. Is like you're watching it, but you feel like you're right there.
That's dope. That's
Hey,
dope.
you gotta get Ray on here. We gonna start a group chat. We already got a group chat with Ray in there. We
Yeah,
gotta get
we
him on
do.
here.
Hey, look, if you're welcome, man, anytime you're available, Therapeutic Thursdays, we love to have you on. You know what
Okay,
I'm
Yes.
saying?
my bad.
Absolutely.
My headphones died.
Nah,
Nah,
nah, you're all
you're
right,
good.
man.
You're good.
You're all right.
But yeah,
We've been on for an hour and 37, so that's to be expected.
yeah,
It's to be
but
expected.
yeah, come back anytime, bro. Because we do at least 2 to 3 times a week, so
Okay, I'll
we get.
definitely on y'all Thursdays.
Yeah,
Man, listen,
and it was good talking to you. Like you opened up, like that was good.
Hey,
and also we finna
uh,
wrap up shows too. You know what I mean? We're doing it 2, 3 times a week. We finna wrap up to getting it at least, Monday through Friday or at least 5 days out the week because we finna wrap up. We got a lot of people coming on that's confirming, so y'all
That's
stay
fine with
tuned.
me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, sir.
yeah. Go ahead, Kunta, man. I don't mean to cut you off, brother.
Nah, that's all I had. I appreciate you boys for allowing me to tell my story. Uh, thank you for the listeners with your comments. Means a lot that even strangers are saying that they're happy I'm still here. You know, and just
Absolutely.
having the conversation back and forth. It's therapeutic.
Right.
A Thursday.
Therapeutic Thursdays.
Therapeutic Thursday, baby.
Hey, Courtney,
Therapeutic
hey,
Thursday.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to school with niggas like you. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
I bet, I bet. Because I went to school with niggas like you.
lie. Oh Lord.
Hey,
You're right now, brother.
hey, I say it once at least every episode. Tonight I said it twice. You gotta watch them for me. You gotta watch them for
Hey, what's wrong with us Florida niggas,
me.
man? What the fuck? What's wrong with us,
Yeah.
man? Like, yo,
Hey,
I just be chilling. I just be chilling.
you know what Charlamagne says. You know what Charlamagne says. You know the
Hey,
crazy
all
people.
of Florida.
The crazy people either from New York or Florida, boy. You gotta watch them
Yeah,
Florida
that
folks.
nigga saying the
You gotta
crazy people from the Bronx, New York, or all of Florida.
watch.
Like that, I gotta move to Georgia or something.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I love y'all boys. Well,
Man,
hey,
I know
Paul,
you
where
have
you
boys
at?
too, man.
All right, Paul, out of here.
Any
Yeah,
closing
I'm about to
remarks,
hop
boy?
off because I'm tired. Huh? No, I'm goody. This shit was fire.
You got any closing questions or statements?
Nah, I'm solid.
All right.
I appreciate you tuning in, poet. Love you,
Oh,
brother.
yeah. I love you too, bro. You already know I appreciate you for sharing.
Look at black men telling each other they love each other. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Niggas ain't even
What,
gotta
what,
say pause or no homo.
what
Like,
I
hold
was just
up.
finna say, I was just finna get that out. Now, what I really love is I didn't hear a pause or no homo, none of that
Yeah.
child ass shit. You know what I mean? We grown ass men, but this is 35 and up men speaking, so I, you know what I mean. We're in a different class of gentlemen. You know what I mean? And this is black excellence in its finest, and I'm proud of all of you gentlemen. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
glad to call. I'm glad to be able to call you guys. Saying friends of mine. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a blessing. Yeah,
All right, let's close
definitely.
this out. Close this
All
out.
right, all right, man. We're gonna get the guests up out of here first. Thank you for being here, Poet East Wizard. Y'all can reach him at Poets East Wizard on all platforms. I think it's Larry. What is it? Is it Larry East Wizard or Larry Poet? I don't want to mess it up, brother. Um, tell the people where to find you at.
Yeah, you had it right. It's just my Instagram. You can find everything from there.
Absolutely.
Mine's a little bit difficult, so it's Don underscore Zushikado, but just talk to the host of the co-host. They have it, and if you just need to reach out, send me a message.
All right,
Absolutely.
so
We're gonna have him tagged in all the reels. So
Yeah,
if you didn't catch that, just check out the reels and you'll see his as a collaborator.
yeah.
Go ahead, Bill.
All right, so hey, Kuta, I'm proud of you. Like, hold on, look me in my eyes. I don't see your eyes. Look in your eyes. All right, I see your eyes now. All right, yeah. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. I'm glad I called you that day. I don't know what made me call you that day, but I'm glad I called you that day because when I called you, it sounded like you needed to hear my voice.
yeah,
And it sounded like you needed to be on this platform. And then like when you told me the story, the backstory, nigga, that hurt me
yeah.
because like you didn't tell me.
I know.
And like let this be a learning lesson to everybody else. You need to talk to your friends, like obviously, because everybody's going through something. Like you're enough. Like so everybody's going through something, but like you can't hide all this shit in. I had to learn that too. You hold all this shit in, then bro, it's gonna build up, it's gonna build up, it's gonna get worse to where you get to the point where what you want it to do, but you seek help.
Yes, sir.
Like we got people that, and then to me that's being selfish
Yeah,
because that's the easy way out.
and I can say that I was definitely being selfish. Like before, I didn't think I was being selfish, but now I definitely know.
Yeah, it's the easy way out. So, because you ain't got to deal with no more problems. Sorry, let me just end this, but then everybody you left behind, they got to deal with those problems.
Yeah.
And then you got a kid, he got to deal with that problem. Like you don't have a dad. Like that's not good. Like that's being selfish.
And that's what I learned,
And,
that
and
grief
I'm
has
listening.
a timeline, regardless.
Yeah, so what I want you to know is like I go through shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I went through shit today, like, and it bothered me like a lot. And then you gotta talk to people. You
Yeah.
ain't even gotta tell them all your business, but you gotta talk to people. And then when you talk to people, you learn that you ain't the only one going through some shit.
Yeah.
Like you ain't the only one going through some shit. Like they shit might be worse than your shit. Like
Yeah.
patient. You ain't gotta talk to you. You ain't gotta tell them nothing personal. Like they're gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love you, bro. That's what I want to end it on. I love you. I'm glad like we and then I'm proud of you for being able to like open up. Like nobody will ever do this. Like open up with everything that you just opened up with. Like yeah, so I'm proud of that. I'm proud of your growth. I didn't see you at the lowest. I didn't see you at the highest. I see you at the middle, and now you're going back to the highest. So, and I'm proud of that of you. I'm proud of all of us right here. So, and let's just continue to be great. And then we need to fucking stay in touch with each other.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, I need a group chat with me. We already got a group chat. So, hey, Wednesdays and Saturdays, we need to fucking talk.
I.
Because I'm going to call him. Oh, hey, ask Mister. I'm going to call him. And if you don't answer, I'm going to call again.
I.
I might call your daddy. If you don't answer. Real shit. Hey, so, yeah.
Oh,
But, yeah. Mister, you can end it. I don't know if Kunta want to say anything, but Mister, you can end it.
All right, man. We appreciate you. Go ahead, brother. Say something.
that I just wanted to say I love y'all.
I love you too, bro.
Love you too, my boy. Appreciate you being on, man. You're welcome back anytime.
Okay.
All right, I'll get you on out of here, bro.
Yeah, that was good and deep.
Yeah, man. I like that. That was a good show. Hey, man. For all y'all listeners, man, we appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to Art for Change podcast for more stories from incredible artists who is making a difference. If you love this episode, consider leaving us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback means the world to us to help us reach more listeners. As always, remember that art is a powerful tool for change. Let's continue to be an uplifting voice to inspire others to make the challenging changes. Until next time, keep creating and keep questioning and keep making a difference. This is Mississippi Section signing off for Art for Change.
Hey, and that's your boy B. You already know that's all you gotta motherfucking do.
Peace.